Namaskaram friends. That's a beautiful song, isn't it? Today I'll continue to talk about Srirangam. In my previous videos I've covered few shrines within the Srirangam temple. Actually there are more than 50 temples. So I've chosen the topic today to discuss few more shrines within this Arangama Nagaram. Nagaram meaning Nagar, which is a colony. Let me talk about few shrines within this Nagaram. Actually, temples will be within the town, but Arangama Nagar is within the Srirangam temple. That's what elders say. Usually we can see a temple within a town, but here within a temple you can see a big town. As I said, it was of around 156 acres with more than 50 shrines. Imagine how big the temple will be. As I said, it has 7 praharams. So half day or one day to visit this temple is not sufficient. We would need minimum 3 days to 5 days to see all the shrines and to experience the architecture and beauty of it. Apart from the main sanctum of Sri Rangaraja Perumal and Aranganayagi Tayar, there is a shrine for Garuda Talvar in front of Rangaraja Perumal. This we already discussed. And I also said about shrines for different forms of Narayana, like Kodandarama shrine, Venugopala Krishna shrine, Krishna with Radhe Rukmani, Pattabhirama shrine, and Narasimhar. We have shrines like these for different forms of Narayana within this Srirangam temple. Apart from that, we have shrines for all the Alvars. I mentioned about Sri Andal Nachiyar shrine. She is also called as Pandya Kulavalli Nachiyar. Similar to that, we can see a shrine for Sera Kulavalli Nachiyar. Sera Kulavalli Nachiyar is a daughter of Kulasekara Alvar. Kulasekara Alvar is from Kerala state. He was actually a Kerala king. Later, he became a devotee of Vishnu and he got his daughter married to Sri Rangaraja Perumal. And you can see a shrine for Serakulavalli Nachiyar within this temple. When I say we have shrines for 12 Alvars, it includes shrine for Tondaradipodi Alvar. He sung only about Sri Rangaraja Perumal. He didn't sing any other verses for any other Perumals in any other Divya Desam. He sang only for Sri Rangaraja Perumal in Sri Rangam. So that is his uniqueness. And Tiruppannar Alvar, Manikal Nambi, we can see these shrines there. And there is a separate mandapam called Kambaramayana Mandapam. This is the place where Kamban recited his epic for the first time. This is very near to Aranganayagi Tayar's shrine. Likewise, we can see shrine for Aigrivar. Dakshinamurti is for wisdom and for Saivat's temple. In Shivan temple, we can see Dakshinamurti. Likewise, Aigrivar is for Vishnu, who bless the devotees for the wisdom. There's a separate shrine for him, Aigrivar God. And you can also find a shrine for Sri Vedanta Desigar. Let me talk about Vedanta Desika tomorrow. And there is a shrine for Manavala Mamunigal. He is a religious leader like Ramanujar, but his year's life period is from 1372 to 1443 century. Ramanujar was there during 10th century. Manavala Mamunigal period was during 13th. There is a separate shrine for Nada Munigal. Nada Munigal is the person who composed the Divya Prabandham, 4000 Divya Prabandham. He collected all the hymns sung by the different alvards and he composed it. Alavandar, I discussed about Alavandar Acharya yesterday. He is a grandson of Nada Munigal, and we can find a shrine for him also. There is a separate shrine for Saraswati Devi. There is a shrine for Varadaraja Perumal. When Kuratalvar lost his eyes, Ramanujar Acharya took Kuratalvar to Varadaraja Perumal in Kanjipuram to get his eyesight back, because Varadaraja Perumal is said to be a generous person, generous God, to bestow all the blessings we put forth to him. So Ramanujar has a belief that Rangaraja Perumal is for the surrender. We need to surrender to Rangaraja Perumal, and for any blessings, it is always Varadaraja Perumal. So Varadar means Varam Kudukravar in Tamil. Rajan. So Varadaraja Perumal, for any blessings we need to get it done, is there. So there is a separate shrine for Varadaraja Perumal inside this shrine. We cannot go to Kanjipuram from Srirangam every time. So when you are visiting Srirangam, after worshipping Rangaraja Perumal, we can worship Varadaraja Perumal within this temple to get our blessings done. There is a separate shrine for Varahar. There is a shrine for Tirukatchi Nambigal, and we can also see a shrine for Mahalakshmi. Here she is known as Kamalavalli Tayar. We can find a shrine for Mettu Alagiya Singar. He is the one who approved Kambaramayanam. And there is one significant shrine called Lord Anna Perumal. It is believed that worshipping Perumal in this shrine called Anna Perumal shrine, keep the devotees free from hunger. So these are the different shrines one have to note when we are visiting there. As I am repeating, one day is not all sufficient to visit this temple. When we have to minimum plan for 3 days or to 5 days if you need to experience with each and every shrine. It's on 156 acres, no? So just imagine how vast it is. But usually we put the plans in such a way that we have to cover the other temples near that. So that's the reason for Srirangam we need to plan exclusively. I'll meet tomorrow with some other